There are many input types in a form. Let's see what types are there, what types we can use. So let's delete this one. Let's create another form. The first type that we already see, it's label, which is used to give a label to input or any form element we want. For example, I'm in here, I will create a new label for email, and let's type here also email as a text. Now I will create a new input and set the type to email. Now I will give him an ID of email as well. Remember that this 4 that we use in here for email, it should be same as the input ID. Then let's give him a name as well, and let's call it user email. Now let's close this. Okay, our email is ready. Another input type that we have is for numbers. So if I let's create a new label and let's set this for age. Now in here I will type age, and if I type input type number, ID is equal to age, and name also is equal to user age. Now let's close this one. Okay, let's add a BR here. Okay, now in the age, I can only type numbers. I cannot type any text. For example, in email, I can write a text, but if I copy this and paste it here, I cannot paste because it only accept a number, and it has this arrows also where you can increase and decrease the numbers. You can also set a limit that what maximum number should be or what minimum numbers should be. For example, if we want to set the minimum number, so let's say the minimum number should be 18. Now let's save. Now let's go less than 18. As you guys can see, I cannot go below 18. I cannot change it to 17, 16, these numbers. Or if I want, but I can go up here as much as I want. But if I want to set a max limit also, we can do that also by typing here max. And let's say it should be, the age should be between 18 and 30. Now let's save. Now let's go up. Now I cannot go up more than 30. So it will be from 18 up to 30. Another input that we have is radio buttons. You can also add a radio button. So to add a radio button, let's create a label first, and let's call this gender. Now to create a radio button, we can set input type is equal to radio, and name should be gender, value should be male, and let's add a text also for this. Okay, our radio button is set, but let's add one more radio button for female. So let's type input type radio, name is equal to gender. So as many as radio buttons you want to add, remember that the name should be same for all of the radio buttons in a single group. So in here I set it to gender, and this one is also gender, but the value can be different. So let's say female. Let's close this and write here female as well. Okay, now both our male and female are here. I can select only one of them. Another thing, beside the radio button, if you want to add a checkbox, you can also do that in HTML. So let's create a checkbox in here. To create a checkbox, we just type input type, and this time the type should be checkbox. The name should be agree, and let's say it should be required as well. Now we can write our text in here. We will say I agree to the terms and conditions. So our checkbox is ready. We can check and uncheck it. Now let's see how we can create drop downs in HTML. Let's delete all of them from here and create our drop down. So let's create a form, and inside this we want to create a drop down. To create a drop down, we have a tag with the name of select, and this one also same as input. It accept an ID. For example, let's write country and name. Let's type country for both of them. So our drop down is ready, but it does not have any options or list inside it. To add a list inside this, we have options. So if you type option and type your text, for example USA, it will display in here. The option can also accept a value. For example, let's say here USA. Now let's add some more options for this drop down. Let's call this Canada and give it a value of Canada also. Let's add an option for UK as well. So UK, and the value is also UK. Now if we save and come to the browser, in here as you guys can see, I have these three countries, and the user can select them, any of them they want. The next thing that I want to mention is form buttons. So let's delete this from here, and in here let's create a new label, and this should be for user name, and let's say user name. Now let's create input also, input type text. So let's type input type text. The ID should be user name, and the name should also be user name. Now to create a button, we just type button and set the type of it. So button type should be, you can set it to button menu reset. For example, let's call it submit. The type submit is used to submit your form to server. When the user fills everything and click the submit, it will automatically submit the form to the server, and as in the server you can fetch the data from this form. Another type of button is reset. So when you write button type reset, and let's call it reset as well. Whenever the user type anything in the form and you want to reset the form, you will just click the reset button, and it will clear your form back to its original value or empty. For example, in here I wrote this. Now when I click the reset, it will delete everything from here.